Alright, I always knew that there was gonna be someone else behind the curtains pulling all the strings, but I didn't think it was gonna be Uncle Ken. But you know what they say, it's always the ones you least expect. Hello there, namaste. Paatal Lok Season 2, Episode 7, Children of Men. Ram is abducted by an underground rebel and taken to a secret location for his meeting with Reuben. Despite their best efforts, Meghna, I've been saying her name wrong for the longest. I don't know why I was thinking Megan, but it's Meghna, and Isaac somehow manage to reach their secret venue. Ram finally comes face to face with Reuben. Honestly, this series just keeps getting more and more and more in depth. I mean, this is kind of like showing Karma this episode because she refused to take Ansari's call because she was just annoyed by the Delhi officers, which led to the Delhi officers' death. That now she is the one that's left behind in the situation. The fact that you find out who Daniel's father is, why was that Bible verse printed on the back of his car? I knew there was going to be a reason for it. I knew there was going to be a reason for it. And it turns out I was completely right. Of course, you don't place it there and put so much emphasis on something unless it serves a purpose. And it served a purpose. It doesn't have to do, but it holds weight in this situation. I think it was 2 Samuel 7:14, but the darkest aspect, because I was thinking season 1 had the darkest aspect. Well, it did visually because they showed it. This one I think is more disgusting because Jonathan Tom would have an affair. That person would have a daughter. Then he'd sleep with the daughter. That person would have a daughter. And then it's just super disgusting. And that is why his daughter committed, you know, what she did, because I can't say that word here on YouTube. Why she did what she did? Because her father obviously didn't care who he targeted, so she was liable to be targeted as well. Maybe she took her own because she was already had been. I mean, I don't know, but the fact that he didn't care who was family, as long as they had a pretty face and were female, he would do it. It's super well. Honestly, he probably preferred family. It seems at this point. I'm assuming Jonathan preferred family. But Reuben's mother finds out his son dies, and she just wants to go through with the deal. Why? Why is she so eager to go through? That's why I think she's manipulating the Reddys, even though the Reddys are taking advantage of the situation to bring Jonathan over. I think she manipulated everyone to make sure Jonathan got killed, her husband got killed, to make sure her son was taken out of the picture. For a second, I thought that Daniel was another one of her sons, but they mentioned something. Aram mentioned something. Why is she doing all this? Because she feels guilty. What is she guilty for? What did she do? I don't think we got an answer to that yet. I'm guessing we're going to get that answer in this next episode. I say this episode, but that'll be the next one. This series is absolutely nuts. I love it because I love how most of it is told to us, the dark things that happen, instead of shown to us. Because in Paatal Lok Season 1, they showed us it, and that drives me, that gets me angry. If they just tell us it as if it's past tense and not something that's actually happened in the moment, I could take it a little easier. I could swallow it down a little easier, because when they show us it just, I want to pull out a knife, a gun, any form of weapon, and just torture someone that causes that kind of pain to someone. It's a heinous act, and I'll always say it's a heinous act. It's disgusting. It's absolutely disgusting. Anyone who treats women that way is... Thank you all for watching. Talk to you next time. Toodles!